So these are the robot-like creatures that are hunting us. As you can see, they're robots in Victorian gear, trying to fuck us up, But yeah, I think we've got like 3 or 4 parts of the machine to collect, and then we're good. Just planning tonight's grub. Ooh, what are you fancying? How long before the big move, Rafflemonk? How long before the big move? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so this is us. We are, chat got to decide what kind of character that I played. And, chat decided that I was going to be the drunk, which is always fun in games. Let's get my little pistol out here. And there are 5 islands. As you can see here, there's like all these different islands. We've already returned 13 of the 17 pieces of the 18 pieces. 18 pieces of the machine, the dreaded machine. There's 1 on the North Island, 1 on the South Island, and 1 on the West Island, which is what we are on at the moment. And we've got all the ones from the Central Island, we've got all the ones from the Eastern Island. And these, the longer you spend in the game, the harder it becomes. The harder the actual game itself becomes. So I need to find some... It's like a steamy steam that's venting up from somewhere. We need to stay away from that because that's savage. Do you know what I mean? Your birthday is July the 1st. To go up for then and just stay. Oh, that's really fucking cool. I love that. Hell knows this plan. No panic. No, there was no panic at all. I wasn't panicking. I was just intrigued and hoping that it all goes well for you. You know, hoping it all goes well. What have we got? We've got this has got the most amount of bullets, so we'll stick with this for the time being. We've got to keep our eyes out, eyes peeled. Do you know what I mean? The subtitles are weird as usual. How's it going, Calandra? Yeah, I need to revamp. One of the mods, can you stick it in my list of things to do, please? That I need to go through and actually work out how to fix my closed captions. It's something that I need to look at. I've been meaning to look at it for a while, to be fair. Been meaning to look at it for a while. Right, I've still got... Oh... Huh. I need that little space there. It's okay. Let's find the thing first before I worry about it. Do you know what we can... Is it 3? 4? 5? This is an item hunting... One of the bits hunting things. Tonight is salmon on taters with mixed vegetable roast. Ooh, how exciting. How's it going, Oiski Poiski? How you doing? Doing very well, thank you. Doing very well, thank you. Wanting to complete this game today, if possible. If possible. Don't see any smoke anywhere. Now, recently, the most annoying of all of these robots that we've come across is like one on a fucking cavalry style thing. It's like a cavalry charger. And we know that that takes 6 revolver bullets to kill, but they are so fast. It's quite annoying. Nothing in there. Got anything in here? No. That. Where did it go? Pretty sure that that red mark over there is one of the cavalry dudes. So we will head over that way because there's usually people around these areas that we're looking for. fuck off. This should run over you and fuck you up. Ah, oh, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. How you doing, Oisky Boisky? How's things, you glorious bean? Ooh, cheeky. There we go. All right. Loading back up the West Island. So we know it's not over that way, so I think it's going to be over that way. But we have to avoid the fucking... We have to avoid the annoying, tedious chariot dudes. I've got my ammo. That's okay. We'll just swan on down here. We'll stick to the coast and we'll keep an eye out. Keep our eyes peeled. No problems as usual, but trying to get through it. I hope you're doing alright, Oisky Poisky. Hope you're doing alright. Oop indeed. Oop indeed, Aristolomy. It would be really nice if it was just like over there. Just on this little island over there. Somewhere off into the distance. There's the big clawy bastard. Annoying little robot in the doodad. Pretty sure we went round this way before, and this is where we picked up the last one. Kind of pretty how it looks like a little cartoonish in the sky. Oh yeah, 100%. Do you know what? The game is surprisingly tension-inducing, considering how considering the premise is really simple. It's don't get hit by the robots. Don't get fucked up by the robots, you'll be alright. But it's really hard to not get found out by the robots, because they have quite severe abilities to fuck people up, do you know what I mean? Not a balloon, a hot air balloon, yeah. Hot air balloon's very wild and interesting. I seem to remember the last one was over there. So we've got a doodad over here. So, no, actually, I remember the last one was over there. So I think it's going to be somewhere in the middle here. Somewhere in the middle. Because the last one, there's like a barn over that way. Let's just... That's... I think that's the barn we went to before. Okay, alright. Slowly but surely. Oh, dead haggis. Always good. Eat the boiled haggis now. Might as well. It'd be really nice if we could get in this tower and get to the top of it and just look up. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fucking loads of them. Jesus Christ, there's so many of them over there. You know what I mean? This is what I mean by tension inducing. It just... Let's swan... What was that? This is why you go around the edges, because it's... That was one of the scarecrow bots. Desperately trying... to get my attention so that it doesn't... The scarecrow bots don't actually do anything. They just say over here and then stir up an alarm. Fucking hell! That fucked me up. Fucking hell's loading. Oh, that fucks me right up. Okay. So that was the guys finding me. Do you know what I mean? Not the balloon, exactly. The balloon. Different time here, the explosion. Fucking hell. Yeah, because I didn't think I'd been spotted. I thought I had managed to get away with not being spotted at all. They are honestly the worst. The only way you can get them is if you can manage to catch them off guard somehow, and they're so fucking hard to catch. I'll tell you what we can do. We can go give this one back. Take the boat east. We can go take the boat east. Take the boat east. This is the worst. Hold on. Okay, so this is the central island. What we're going to do is we're going to go take this piece that we've got, back to the main area. Put that there. Take that there. We don't really need these things. Ooh, I forgot about that one. Become invincible for however many seconds. Okay. Let's go this way. Rip, thank you very much, Kale, for the rips. So we take this back to the mainland. And we'll go to the other islands first, because I know that one's probably the worst of the islands. Because that's probably the worst of the island because it's the one that's got like so much shrubbery. Although saying that, that's probably the reason why we should do that one first. Because the longer I spend doing this stuff, the harder it's going to become. Do you know what I mean? There's the standing stones. So we can go drop this shit off. First and foremost. Shit.
I'm putting the kettle on now, sir. We'll have you home in no time.
So they say.
It's a raid. Flee! Flee!
Oh my lordy lordy, what timing? What timing, ladies and gentlemen, and all genders outside and in between. Delve deep into your pits of popcorn and throw them at the raiders, throw them at these cheeky devils. Look at these people coming in here. I mean, really, could you even imagine? Who do they think they are? How's it going, Mr. Buttersocks? How you doing, you beautiful bean? Thank you very much for the shout out for Mr. Buttersocks. How you doing? What were you up to today? Tell me all about it. Tell me all about it. People, if you are new here, 2 things you need to know about this channel. 1, you're not allowed to apologize. For power individuals, for power. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you. Instead of saying sorry, I'm late, say thanks for waiting. Instead of saying sorry, I'm such a burden, say thanks for being there for me. It'll make you a much more positive individual. 2, if you're under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave. I've got to ask you to leave, for I am a colossal filth wizard. And don't be corrupting the ears of the young. Who's going to feed the fish? Me! I feed the fish with all of the things. Mainly fish food. Mainly fish. It has to be said, mainly fish food. Mainly fish food. How is your stream, Mr. Buttersocks? Mass Effect 2 on insanity mode is a right pain in my ass because it's absolutely fucked. I was about to say, I play games for the storyline, so I am all about the, I am all about that, like, one section. I'm like, I'll play it through once. I play it for the story. I don't really give a fuck about anything else. It's all good. Playing on insanity mode for the fun of it, mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling to me, but you at least enjoying it. Died like 10 times tonight. Jesus, I've died twice already in this run of we're playing a game called Sir, You Are Being Hunted, which naturally has is hilarious. Basically, you play a Victorian gentleman who is, in my character's, pissed as a fart. He's a drunkard. So yeah, we're doing that, but we're being hunted by Victorian robots, and we're trying to collect all the bits of this machinery that we need in order to escape these islands. And we've got like 3 bits to get left. It's outrageous, you know. Morrowind when? Oh fucking hell, Morrowind! Too many days. That is old school. I remember playing Morrowind when it first came. Well, yeah, actually, to be fair, when it probably first came out. And Oblivion. I played Oblivion for a long time. Haven't played Skyrim yet. Love Mass Effect is top bananas. I've never played them either, to be fair. I have played the first one many moons ago. Many moons ago, you know. People from my stream, go check out Mr. Buttersocks. Mr. Buttersocks is a wonderful human being. Long-time member of this community now. Beautiful being. Has a really friendly community. So is worth checking out. Worth going and pressing that cheeky little follow button for, alright? Thanks so much for bringing your people over. Mr. Buttersocks and Mr. Buttersocks' community. If any of you need to disappear off and grab some kind of snaffly treat or something like that, you go do your thing, alright? You go do your thing. We appreciate you. I am going to jump back into the game, though, you know? Skyrim's bleh. Not a fan.
Oh, you followed me. You little stalker.
Oh, thank you very much for the follow, you beautiful bean. I appreciate it. I won't call your name out just in case you're lurking, but I really appreciate it. Let's do this. Okay, so we can go. Fuck, we need to go south for this. Shit. Where are my things? So we've got one on the west, one on. Well, we could go south first. Oh, I want to go west first because I think that's going to be the hardest fucking island to crack. You know? Quick question before Mr. Buttersocks leaves. Who's in charge of feeding the fish? Me. Definitely me. I'm in charge of feeding the fish. Unless I'm away. But then either it'll be Chunk. Classic Chunk. Or there's a dude over there. Or my little brother sometimes comes in and feeds the fish for us. But the fish are always fed. Fuck. Oh, need that. Use. Okay, onwards. No more time for stealth. Fucking traps everywhere, bastards. Used to have a bunch of fish growing up, been thinking about getting a tank again. I have 3 tanks, only one of which is running at the moment. But there will be more tanks running soon. I've just ordered the filter because I was weighing up how to do a filter for the crab tank. So we've got the main tank over here, which is a Malawi cichlid tank. They're all haps and peacocks. And then we have the tank that I'm currently renovating is the crab tank. We're going to put crabs in there. and then I've got to decide what I'm going to do with the giant tank. We are going to be streaming them on the Aquarium channel, as Kayla's excuse me, as Kayla's thrown out there. Because, you know, I love that shit. Cichlids are so pretty. They are if you can get the right balance of them. They are if you can get the right balance of them. So I had a really bad balance of Haps, Peacocks, and Mabuna, and the Mabuna just fucking killed everything. Can I please? Go somewhere? Take the boats east? Head back? Cichlids are a pain for tank management. They are. They're not too bad, to be fair. Like I said, once you've got the balance, they're all right. They're okay. Like these ones that I've got in now. Once I took all the Mabuna out of the tank, once I'd taken all of the Mabuna fish out of the tank, that I have not lost a fish. I literally had in my initial setup of this tank, I had like nearly 20 fish, and those 20 fish got whittled down to 7 because the Mabuna would just fucking kill everything. So now I've taken all the Mabuna out. What is that? Oh, is that a little like a little engine? Okay. Now I've taken all the Mabuna out. It's all like they're all Haps and Peacocks, and it's a much more they're aggro, but it's a much more peaceful tank. You know, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but they kind of have to be a centerpiece of the tank. Yeah, for sure. Way much later than I thought. The fuck is it tomorrow? That's alright. If you need to disappear off, Mr. Buttersocks, you do your thing. You do your thing, you beautiful bean. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for bringing your people over. It means a lot. It does mean a lot. Trying to find these pieces of these. Oh, I thought that was the glare of a thingy then. This is the way I came before. Oh, do you know what? I've got matches. I don't really need them. How's it going, Semba? How you doing, you beautiful individual? I don't see any smoke still. Sir, you are still mayhaps being hunted. I'm definitely still being hunted. Definitely a thing that is still occurring. Okay, so that's that. It's got to be somewhere in the center of this island, which is very annoying. Oh, also hello, hello, Semba. Also, hi, how you doing? How's it going? But yeah, no, I'm definitely still being hunted. Definitely still being hunted. I'm trying to get this island done because this is the most difficult of all the islands I've been in so far. But the longer you spend in these islands, the harder the situation gets. Which is problematic, to say the least. I know there's roving hunting parties now as well. It's got to be somewhere in the middle. In amongst all of this thick brush. You know? What is the handheld device you are carrying? It is designed to pick up the frequencies given off by the devices I'm looking for. So the idea was that the ooh, what's this? Oh Jesus, the words. I can do words. I really can do words, I swear. What is this? Fish and chips? Like them. You know, it is annoying though. Oh fucking hell, not one of them bastards. So the device that brought me to this realm of existence where robots hunt human beings, has been smashed into 18 little pieces. Oh, fucking hell, there's loads of them. Cheeky. Did make me think that it might be over there, though. We'll do a big circle round. Oh, hello. That's a good idea. There we go. Hello. Might just stay up here for a little while.
Round here somewhere. Round here somewhere. Keep looking. Keep looking.
Fucking hell, they're spreading out and doing stuff. So my character has been brought into... Little Dove's doing really well, thank you. Yeah, he's growing really quickly. Now I've got a moment to think. My character has been zapped here from another dimension. My character's been zapped here from another dimension. And the machine that brought me here has smashed into 18 pieces that are spread across 5 islands. And I have to collect all of those pieces and bring them back to some standing stones in order to get back to our plane of existence where humans are not hunted by robots. So I'm trying to find those, and at the moment I've got 14 and I have 3 left. So there's 17 pieces and I have 14 of them so far. And I know that one of them is on this island, one of them is on the southern island, one of them is on the northern island, but this is the hardest island. So I'm using the height advantage that I didn't realize that I could have. To try and find the telltale smoke. It's like white smoke. Like running around in fucking parties now, which is great. Okay. I didn't realize that I could get in these towers, which is fucking cool as shit. Do you know what I mean? He pulls out the axe, first sign of trouble. These motherfuckers! Compute these hands, you bastards! You know it. You fucking know it. They've wandered off in that direction over there.
Resume patrolling. Move along. Nothing to see here. Resume the hunt. Move along.
Oh my fucking god. Can we get back to my... Can I get on this one? Can? Okay. Okay. How's it going, Snoopy? It does make me wonder if it's going to be the top of one of these fucking towers. Now I can get in. No, I can get in the towers. It makes me wonder whether it's going to be at the top of one of these towers. Do you know what I mean? Like before, I didn't think I could get in the towers, and now I'm like, oh. Oh, really? I can get to the top of a tower? That makes things different. have to head out. Thank you so much for a cozy stream, Stram. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you popping along. Thanks so much for being here and taking part in our ridiculous shenanigans. Can I get in these towers? Or are they all sealed off? I really don't need those traps, do you know what I mean? Thanks so much for coming along, I appreciate it. Okay. Looking around for white smoke. God damn it, this is very annoying. Oh fuck, there's loads over there. Fuck. That eerie fucking music as well. Woo! Bloody madness at my house. It was in a room with my window open and thought I could smell gas. Doorbell rings. The ability to tell us they've cut through our gas pipe. Supplies our gas home. I hope you don't get fucking charged for that, Miss Coco Bay. I know that's something they could try and fucking do. Make sure that they register it with whatever fucking local authorities and stuff. If you start to feel faint or anything, make sure you go out and get some fresh air. Plenty of fresh air, do you know what I mean? How's it going, Freeman? How you doing? Yesterday's shit was a shit show and a half. Oh, no. Might be over there. It's there. You little dicks. Discard. Discard. Use. Move that up there. Okay. Will you please? Okay, okay, okay. And we go. And we're off. Onwards to victory. Shit, there's people over there. Fuck. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. My heart is fucking pounding like a little bitch. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we're doing all right. We're doing okay. We're doing fine. Woo-wee! My little heart. Swear to God. It's dark. Don't like it. Can we go for a curry instead? I would like that. I would like that. I'd fucking love curry. How's it going, Tamaz? How you doing? Kitty's with you now? That's good. That's good. Glad to hear that you've got the emotional support of a kitty cat. I don't know. Thanks very much for bearing with me, people. I was fucking well in the zone then. Well in the zone. Okay. Steadily but surely. Fuck. Let's just try and get round here. Nice and slowly. Just waiting for my Ape Escape game to download to the PS5. What's the Ape Escape game? Color me intrigued. Color me intrigued. Okay. Steadily but surely. Steadily but surely. Steadily but surely. Doing alright? Okay. Alright. Okay. We're out. We're coasting the island. Because I just don't trust that these fuckers aren't just going to appear out of fucking nowhere. You know what I mean? Out of fucking nowhere. We're doing alright. We've got our little pistol. Pistolio. It's a classic game from PS1, PS2. Apes have escaped into different worlds and you have to catch them. Oh, that sounds cool. Okay, it's been a long time since I've played like a... Oh, exactly where I need to be. Can we go across the middle, perhaps? Some red dudes over there. And over there. So we can cut straight across the middle, theoretically. Trust me to go around the wrong fucking edge of the map. Do you know what I mean? Eat me some fish and chips. Get me vitality back. Skirt around the far edge of the houses. Because fuck that noise. I'm not shooting at me, are they? On the other side of that. Shit. That is a problem. Alright, road less traveled. Be sure it's not the right way, but still, yeah, it's somewhere around there. So it's up there. I know that the thing's up there, but that guy there is a problem. Like a genuine fucking problem. Because they move so fast and they just absolutely obliterate you. Absolutely obliterate. Okay, okay, alright, okay. We'll get to the fucking boat. We can get to the boat, we can save it. And then we're nearly done. We're nearly done, we're nearly done, we're nearly done. We're okay, we're alright. This is the worst of the islands that I've experienced so far, so that we should be alright. We should be okay. Save progress. First things first. Take the boat east. Okay. Whoa, right. We're doing okay. Get that tension out. Get that fucking tension out, you know? Whew, right, so we're going to take this one back to the main standing stones. Then we'll go North or south? I can't remember. Well, one or the other. Tell you what, chat. What are we going to call it? How many pieces have we gathered? We've gathered 14, and we are... Like, there's one in our pack, as it were. So we've gathered 15. We have 2 more to get. Providing I can get this one back to its thing. What do you fancy, people? Are we going to go north to the North Island, or are we going to go to the South Island first? We need to go to them both, but... Big claps, don't big clap me until I get in there. South Island, cool beans. We'll go to South Island first then. Fucking hell, every time. Jesus Christ. Savage.
I'm putting the kettle on now, sir. We'll have you home in no time.
Going south? Alright, cool. Shit, 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 shit. Running into fucking people as well. The fuck was that? Shit. Fuck! Woo! Chicho South, Chicho South. What the fuck was that? Fucking weird ass cannon were they throwing at me? You, sir, are indeed being hunted. I know, right? What old tabs were being hunted? We're off on a merry old time, having a great experience of being hunted. Went boom and boom bang a bang. Fucking did. I'm just gonna sit here for a moment while I get some of that health back. Jesus Christ. Hoo-wee! Was not expecting that. I wonder what that was. I wonder what that was. Like, what could shoot something that loud? That fucking loud. You know? Right, what have we got? We've got plenty of bits and pieces. That's alright. I don't know whether I actually need this machine, by the way. Not that you can see it. This machine here. Oh, shit, wrong one. There we go. That's fine. I don't know whether I need that machine. Because that machine, like, definitely... That machine definitely... It's great to pick it up, but if you can see the steam, then it doesn't really matter. Friends, in about 5 minutes' time, there will be an advertisement. It'll last for exactly 2 minutes. I will make sure that nothing special happens during the course of that advertisement, so that you are not missing out on anything, alright? What am I missing? The Merry Misadventures of Valen. The Sir Who Was Hunted. 18 plus. Contains tomfoolery. 100%. 100%. The movie now. What here? Let us now go unto the adventure that is known. I've got 82% health there. It's growing. It's growing. I've realized that little dude is tediously in the way, isn't he? Never mind. Never mind. For this game is alright. I might get rid of him next on there. 89% health. 90% health. I think like 90% is probably enough. Alright. Let's take the boat south. So we know that there's one in the southern region and there's one in the northern region. Alright. Tamaz, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and all genders outside and in between. Tamaz has redeemed a praise the mods. Could you do me a massive favor and throw out some mod loves in the channel? You can use any kind of mod loves from any kind of channel. You can use any kind of love hearts from any kind of channel. I would very much appreciate all of your love for the mods. All of your love hearts for the mods. There you are. All of the mod loves. We need more mod loves. We need more mod loves, friends. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is... I think this was the first... Yeah, this was the first island that we came to. Okay. So I know the layout of this island reasonably well. Been a while since we've been here, though. And they will have... All of the thingies will have respawned as well. All the enemies will have spawned more viciously than what we faced the last time, you know. Thank you so much for all these mod loves, friends. I appreciate it. Mods, you are beautiful and amazing, and thank you very much for all that you do. Apart from you, Biohazard. You're a git. How's it going, Kulknar? How you doing, you beautiful bean? It's not what I'm after. Although, wouldn't necessarily be a bad call. There's smoke there, but that's a campfire smoke. Like this is. Wouldn't necessarily be a bad call to see if I can get any more bullets from any of these houses. How about you? I'm doing very well, thank you. Drink the tea. I will take those. Don't need any of them. The rags are always worthwhile. Chocolate biscuits, they are dunkable. It's fucking bullets that I need, really. But it doesn't look like we're in any pressure at this point. I don't hear anything. Fabulous Krusty, how you doing? Have you played this, Krusty? I've got the hatchet, so I don't need another hatchet. How are you doing, you beautiful bean? Can I get a cheeky little shout out for Fabulous Krusty, please? Because he's fucking amazing and I love him to pieces. One of the funniest creators that I have done come across. Dude's over there, but no little steamy bits. No fucking bullets either. I need bullets, you bastards. That's just prowling around, not doing anything particular. Double shout out, always, always for you, Krusty. How you doing, Krusty? How's it going? Spirit Queer, hello, hello. How you doing? Random bramble bush. Bushel of bramble. Chris Zink, hello. How's it going? All the beautiful people coming in. Like there was ever a doubt. No, got all the torches. I don't need torches. I need bullets of any description because this is... Oh, hello. Revolver ammo, we'll take it. Okay. Oh, we'll take the alarm clock as well because they're really fucking useful. Or they will be as soon as I find out where the next dude is. The next doodad is. I don't really need any more of that stuff. Okay, so they're over there. Walking across the island. Okay, that's alright. Snowing out, but good. Oh no. Hope you're alright. Hope you're okay. I know the snow can be problematic, to say the least. Oh, fuck. It spotted me. It. The thing. Nope, nothing over there. Which is fine. Not missing out on anything. What did I miss? Nothing yet, All-Star Gamer Girl. We're just kind of prowling around looking for the extra thing. What have I got? 6, 3. Oh, we'll also drink the tea. Always drinking the tea. Not a lot, thank fuck. Not yet, anyway. Get our way over. Get our way over. So 2 dudes over there. I think it's going to be at the far end of the fucking place, innit? Means I'm going to have to... Oh, what's that in the distance? Earlier on the train, someone almost sat on my lap to sit next to me, made me not know how to react. I'm not surprised, Spirit Queer. I hope they said, excuse me, and moved on their merry way. Moved on their merry way. Dude over there. And get across this little riverbank here. Dude's over there. They only looked at you, didn't say anything? Rude. Drink more tea. All about that drinking tea. Oh, hello. Take the bullets. All about more bullets. Dude's over there. Let's stay the fuck away from them. Use my little blackberries. All about the more bullets, although I'm gonna have to start doing something about them because getting to a point now where I need to be careful because I am making sure I need to keep the space going. I need space in my bits and pieces, you know. It's fine. Thankfully, she moved away a bit. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I look at them and like, what? Laugh like Santa next time? Ho ho ho! What'd you like for Christmas? Could you imagine? I need to try and find this fucking piece of equipment. Come on, we can do it. That noise does not fill me with joy. Okay, so there's dudes over there, but no fucking white smoke. No white smoke. This is not good. What we can do is we can take a moment to rearrange some of this shit because we've got plenty of bullets and stuff. Let's use the chocolate cookies. Because the problem is if we find this piece and it's a fucking huge piece, then we have a problem. Because if it's a huge piece, we're not going to be able to fit it into our little... our little knapsack. That's the blunderbuss dude. What is that? Ooh, good with the blunderbuss, but I don't really use the blunderbuss at this moment in time. Got a rifle with one shot in it. Yeah, still got one shot in it. We're all good. Can you just... It's over there in amongst all those trees. In amongst those houses there. How's it going, Elbel? How you doing, you beautiful bean? Thank you very much for the shout out for Elbel. Oh, it's there. Hello. Okay. All right. How are you doing, you glorious individual? People go check out glorious Elbel. Elbel's an amazing human being who I love very, very dearly. Is there any... Yeah, there are dudes around there. Okay. Okay. All right. The tension. Doing well. How goes? Nice and cozy. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Doing all right. Thank you very much. Just the tension is very... Come on, ring, 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 ring. Shit. Run! Run! Shit. How's it going? We're alright. We're okay. We're alright. We're fine. We're good. We're alright. We're okay. We're definitely not good. We're bleeding like a bitch. Okay, it's alright. Get over this bit. We'll get around here. We'll do a quick bandage. Use. Run across here. Slide down here. Get through here. Oh my lordy, this looks eerie and creepy. It's really fun actually. Surprisingly, considering it doesn't actually have much of a storyline. As you can tell, I am very much caught up in the game at the moment. The storyline is basically you are an English toff. A great British, toff, yes, great, fantastic, yes. Who was caught in some description of accident and transported to a place, whether it's another dimension or not is unclear. You are transported to a place where there are robots everywhere that are hunting humans. They're hunting human beings. In fact, they hunt all life, to be fair, but they're robots dressed like Victorian gentlemen, so like Victorian automatons. And they are hunting human beings. They are hunting us for existing. And we have to basically go through and collect all the bits of the machine that brought us here that blew up and shattered across these 5 different randomly generated islands in order to get home. We've managed to get 15 of the 17 so far. And you need to return the bits of machinery to these standing stones in order to escape, basically. And we've done nearly all of them so far. This is the last one from this island, which is great. And then we've got one more from in the northern island, and it's like, okay, that's all right. So we're right toward the end, but like it's not like a spoiler game, if it were, as it were. Do you want quick save before we go any further? It's not really something that you can spoil because there's no real storyline. That is it. The storyline is you're a Victorian gentleman who's trying to survive. That's it. You know, or a gentlewoman or a gentle person. Let's take a moment to just eat our thingies. We've got shitloads of this stuff, and so we've got one more. We've got all of the pirates apart from the one from the Northern Island. The one on the Northern Island is the only one that we've got left to collect. Need to stay away from that fucking thing. Do you know what I mean? How's it going, Dep Fan? How you doing? Ignoring all the negative clouds looking around you. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. All about ignoring those negative clouds. Let's get ahead of this. The fucking balloon, because otherwise that'll be problematic. We'll go up this way because it turns out there's people in the front. Oh, hello. Fuck.
A few more of those, and we can activate the device.
No, I'm gonna die. Just at the point. Just at the point. Ah, the worst. The worst. However, we should reload just where our fucking thing is. Kind of steampunky, very much kind of steampunky. Very much steampunky. The worst thing about it so far, actually, the worst thing about it is the fact that you, as the time goes on, so the longer you are searching for these things, the worse it gets. So it randomly generates 5 islands and then randomly spreads out 17 bits of machinery across those 5 islands. And at the center of the center island is the place where you need to bring all the bits of machinery back to, all right? You get to pick what kind of character you start as, and depending on what kind of character you start as, depends on what kind of starting equipment you get. So there was like a huntsman, a soldier, a cook, And like the soldier would start with a pistol and some firearms and stuff. The cook would start with a cleaver and some meat and stuff like that. But you have to keep your vitality down at the bottom here. You've got your vitality, and underneath the glass that you see here is my health, which is currently at 93, and then this is my visibility. And naturally, chat got to decide on which character I started as, and I started as the drunk. So I started with booze and a pie. That is what I started with. That was all of the bits of equipment that I started with, just various different bottles of booze and a pie. So you basically have to. I'm here for like, yeah, right. Tell me about it. So we started with that, and the idea was you basically then have to go around these islands collecting equipment to stay alive. You've got to keep eating in order to restore your vitality, eating and drinking to restore your vitality. And heck yeah, I'm here for it, right? How's it going, Dame Bread? Welcome on in. So yeah, so there's that aspect, and then we have to find these 17 bits of machinery, and the bits of machinery can be literally like the piece we got just then. The smallest piece was like a 1x1 square, and the biggest piece is like a 5x5 square. All right, which is ridiculous. And it takes up so much of your pack, and obviously you're collecting like rags to heal yourself with, because you slowly heal over time if you can get away from them. But if you start bleeding, then you slowly lose health over time, and it starts. Like, the enemies that you start with are, like, random clockwork automatons with shotguns. That's where it starts, all right? Then, over time, you then get, like, this giant octopus creature in the ocean. So if you get too close to the ocean, it grabs you and kills you. Then, like, half an hour later, they start having dogs that will hunt you down, like run after you, that run faster than you in order to stop you, and you have to kill the mechanical hound-like creatures. Then there's like giant old men style ones with walking canes that just have a ridiculous blast. Then big bouncer ones that come with things, and the latest one that we've got is the one on the horse that just charges you down and fucks you up. That is the worst one so far. The rest of them I can kind of deal with, but the fucking dude on a horse, oh, it's so hard. So hard. But it literally, the longer you take to collect all of the bits, the harder the game becomes. Because it just starts spawning all these more difficult creatures. And then now they've recently started doing hunting parties and stuff. So they like go around in packs together with hunting dogs and stuff like that, and it's just like, fucking hell, this is savage. Though I do like the humor in it, like this long grass. It's like, if you crouch in the long grass, your tweed will hide you. It's like amazing. Your fucking tweed. I'm doing all right, thank you, Deb fam. My weekend was amazing. My weekend was absolutely fantastic. I went away for the weekend and basically spent the entire weekend watching ghost hunting shows. It was brilliant. It was absolutely fantastic. It was great. Shit. That guy was a blunderbuss. Ah, shit. I've got lots of bullets for this now, which is good. Which is good. But this should be the last island that I need to get a piece on. It's weird that I've enjoyed this so much, if I'm completely honest with you. It's weird that I've enjoyed this so much, because I am very much a story streamer. I like story games. You know what I mean? I like games that have got like a good story that I can sink my teeth into. And this doesn't. This really fucking doesn't. You will lose health if you are bleeding. So you need bandages for that. So I've got like these are like my bandages here, my rags for bandages, all my little, I don't know why it did the sound effect for that. All my little bullets, my alarm clock for distracting people. I don't really need the shotgun shells. What I could do is use that and put the shotgun shells up here. So this is 4x4 is like the biggest piece that we can get. This picks up on where the pieces are. I'm not sure why it's doing the sound effect. Oh, fucking hell. But see what I mean? Like those are like the dog ones, the ones that move really, really fast. They're like the dog creatures. who can pick you up quite well. But they move very, very quickly. So the last piece... Do you know what I'm going to do before I do that? Just quickly save it. Back to game. Okay. So the last piece should be on this island. Then we'll see what happens. I noticed the more and more games going into that inventory layout of Escape from Tarkov, which is what this game uses as well. I mean, this game is like a good decade plus old. So I'm not sure what, like, thingy, but that a lot of them have done that whole, here's a block of inventory type thing. It'd be really cool if you started with less inventory and then could get, like, pick up bags and stuff. That would be pretty fun. Diablo 1 inventory. You see, I'd go even further than that. To me, it's definitely more reminiscent of Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. You know? This is from 2013. Yeah, this is... Well, someone came in earlier and was saying that they remember playing this when it came out like 10 years ago, and I was like, fucking hell. All right. Did you play this, Dane Bread, when it came out? The first, never mind, I can't tell you, that might be a spoiler. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Who knows? All these spoilers. I appreciate you you biting your tongue for it, for sure. For sure. A little, barely. Got it part of a bundle. Tried it a couple of times. I genuinely don't think... I think it's one of those games that I wouldn't play if it weren't for me streaming it. Like, I wouldn't play this... Like, I'd probably try it out and stuff like that. But the enjoyment that I'm getting is definitely heightened because of the fact that I'm streaming it with all of you, basically. You know? Tetris-style inventory because you can only fit what you can slot into the empty spaces versus weight. Yes. Yeah. Which do you know what I have an appreciation for, because like, why would you be able to carry more stuff, you know? This is quite good at picking up. I didn't think this had quite the range for it, but apparently it is quite good for picking up stuff that you need, you know? I've got lots of the revolver bullets. I don't really need the matches. We'll leave them there. See what I mean by hunting parties. Pop up here. It's funny and decent, but it didn't stick for me. Well, there's no fucking storyline. For me, that's kind of where it all comes in, is storyline. Do you know what I mean? Lack of storyline means that I'd get... The invested interest isn't there, but I think it's possibly the reason why I'm enjoying it is the preposterous nature of the concept. You are an English toff. Ah, yeah, English toff, yes. Having a good time, you know, just having a wonderful time. Enjoying myself in the old English countryside, and oh look, I'm being hunted by robots. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that's funny. Gonna lurk? That's... Yeah, of course that's okay. Of course that's okay. You don't need to ask my permission to lurk. I hate those trappy dudes. You know? Oh, shit. Don't you intrude on me, you shits. Some over there as well. Fuck. I feel like I'm a bit reverse of that, where I like a good story's weak, but the gameplay is good. I don't really care. Which is fair. Which is fair. By my honest opinion, the aspect wasn't fantastic either. I should probably play it again. Might appreciate it a bit more. Maybe. I mean, you might not. It's not amazing. It's very simplistic. And there's definitely bits of it that have pissed me off, like the big creature that appears in the ocean. That creature like appeared next to me, and suddenly I died for no reason. Like, I was far enough away from it. Because I hid behind a rock, and it didn't get me like twice, and then suddenly out of fucking nowhere, it was like, oh yeah, by the way, you're dead, and I was like, excuse me. Where did this come from? But it's a very good way of being like, don't go in the water, basically. Nice and slowly. There's good gameplay with games that have no story. Like Battle Royale, MP ones. Yeah, 100%. For me, that isn't enough for me to want to play a game. Do you know what I mean? Like, it needs to have... Like, fucking hell, I love puzzle games. I'm a big fan of puzzle games. And people kept recommending... The Witness to me. They were like, go play The Witness because you love puzzle games. And I was like, oh, cool, play The Witness because I love puzzle games. But it just wasn't enough to keep me entertained at all. It just didn't have the... didn't have the drive. It didn't have... Like, there was no reason for the puzzles. For me, personally, we are on the Northern Ireland, yeah. There was no reasons for the puzzles, so it kind of lost the point, you know? Really struggled with The Witness. I'd like... Just wasn't worthwhile to me, you know? You know? Lost the blighter. Oop. Oop. Hello. What is your understanding of tops versus bottoms contrasting against doms and subs? Have you had any experience with these dynamics? I have indeed. Ha 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 ha! I have indeed. My understanding of tops versus bottoms over doms versus subs. A dominant... Ooh. Bear with. Let me get this shit sorted. My understanding of that, as it is that a top and a bottom is very specifically somebody, like a top is somebody who takes charge in a situation, and a bottom is somebody who goes with the flow of the situation. It doesn't necessarily require submission. It doesn't necessarily require domination and submission. So you can have a top and a bottom that aren't... a top isn't dominating the bottom. Okay. Let's have a look over here. So yeah, you've got the... What the fuck? What the fuck? Where did that come from? That made no sense. The bastard. The absolute bastard. I don't even know where I was on the map. I was hoping that I could get to the bottom, get to the top of it, and then look at the map. That's very annoying. That's very, very tedious. I can go around the other side of the map now and have a look at that side, do you know what I mean? Appear to be dead? I fucking do appear to be dead. I fucking do appear to be dead. God damn it, the worst. Let me come over here for a minute while this is doing its thing. While this is doing its thing. I'd say, and answer Jam Jar's question, because I sort of half answered it and half didn't. Ask Valen a Schmeck's education question, because because I'm a sex educator. I'll give that answer to you, Jam Jar, properly. Thank you very much for being patient with it. What is your understanding of tops versus bottoms in contrasting against doms and subs? Have you had any experience with these dynamics? I have an experience with these dynamics. From my understanding of tops versus bottoms, is a top and a bottom is like somebody who takes the lead and takes charge in a situation and can be dominating in a situation, versus a bottom who is somebody who doesn't necessarily initiate stuff and can take and usually kind of like goes with the flow of a scenario, as in a top is somebody who takes charge and goes, we are going to be doing these things. The bottom goes, okay, that sounds great. That's absolutely fantastic. But it doesn't need to include domination and submission, you know? Whereas a dominant or dom versus sub, dom and sub versus top versus, yeah. So a dom and a sub is somebody who is dominating. Like, I am going to put you in these positions. I am going to do things to you with your consent, with consent, obviously. And a submissive person is somebody who gives up that power and actively turns around and goes, yes, you do these things to me. You use me for your pleasure, consenting, obviously, in those situations. In regards to those dynamics, I've had experience with both. I'm usually very much the kind of person who takes charge, who's like, okay, these are the way that things are going to go. This is how I'm going to pleasure you. This is how I'm going to do things. This is how I'd like you to pleasure me. And also in the dominant and submissive scenario of being like, right, okay, I'm going to chain you up and I'm going to dominate you. I'm going to tie you up in these scenarios and I'm going to dominate. And you're going to have a real good time, aren't you? Oh, yes, consenting. But consent first in all things. Consent first in all things. For sure. For sure, for sure. I hope that answers that question. Or in the most open of varieties, you know? There's a lot more to it, and I'm sure at some stage we can talk about, like, proper the dynamics of top versus bottom and dominant and versus submission. Domination versus submission and stuff. But, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Love asking questions to others about sex. It's all refreshing. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. Friends, I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to take a moment to pop off and go visit the urination station. Going to go do that. I'm actually going to run a 2-minute ad. I realized we only had one like half an hour ago, but this is a great time that I can run one, and like means that people aren't going to be missing out on anything. So I'll run a 2-minute advert while I'm gone, but I'm going to go visit the urination station. I encourage you to do the same. Get up, have a stretch your eyes, look at something in the distance, and look back again. Grab some kind of beverage, hot, cold, or if the time is permitting, flamboyant as fuck. And don't forget to take your meds. If you haven't taken your meds today, take them now. Don't forget to take your meds. And if you're wearing a binder, have a couple of deep breaths, stretch those lungs out, stretch those rib cages out, and never wear your binder longer than 6 hours, you beautiful beings. I'll be back in a moment where we're gonna go get that last bit of fucking equipment, all right? So don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, you cheeky devils. What are you saying? Smashed a donut in my face as well. Smashed a donut in my face. How's it going, Familia? How you doing? Welcome back. I realized that the advert ran for extra long for some reason. Or maybe it was delayed in running. I'm not sure. Not sure. Is the death bot not working? No. No, I kind of got rid of the death bot because I didn't see the point of it. I didn't see the point of it because every single time it was like deaths across all games of all times, and I was like, what's the point? Like, if it's a death across certain games, cool, but it kind of needed to be reset all the time, and I didn't have the time to do that. You know what I mean? You know? So many people refuse to talk about it, so it's good to have that person. Oh yeah, I am definitely that person as well. You're using that person for parties? Yeah, I'm also definitely that person, you know? Do we miss anything when you are there? How rude. How very rude, Biohazard. Do you know what I mean? You would argue no? Of course you would. Of course you would. My death count in this is actually 25. I have died 25 times. As you can see, here. As you can see here. Oh, was that the name of the song? Did you know that one? You know? Taking advantage of it with a loo break? Yes, most certainly. Most certainly. Just wanted to say in case he came back and started again, people don't miss anything. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Remember the days when we could queue songs for the whole DMCA crap? Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I remember those days. I would have like song requests on and people would like request songs and it'd all queue up and it'd be so fucking good. Oh, those were the days. Those were the days. That breaks until he's gotten too focused. Yeah. I tried to make sure that like when the last ad break was on, we were just pottering around. I made sure there wasn't anything going on. I was just collecting resources, you know? You know? But yeah, the system has it pop up. But because I actually ran that ad break a little sooner than we usually run it, it means that we've got an hour and 18 minutes before the next ad break. You know? You know? Excuse me. The bot's gone to sleep. Disconnect and reconnect it. Take that. Take that. You know? Ooh. You have returned. Welcome back. 25 D's drunk 6. Yep. You can sort of still do it. You need to make sure you set up your setup doesn't record them from the VOD. Easier said than done. Oh yeah, no, I definitely know you can do it, but the thing about it is, Danebread, because I looked into it when all the DMCA stuff happened, all right? I looked into it, and it turns out it's nowhere near as simple as that, because the fact of the matter is that you are choosing to, oh, cheeky. Can we change that a little bit? Like, the DMCA is between a record label and a streamer. It's got nothing really to do, let me change that a little bit, nothing really to do with Twitch all that much, which means that like it's kind of like Twitch going, oh, I know that you're gonna go rob that bank. Well, we've actually taken the security cameras out. That's all that separating out the music channel from your VOD does. Because if a music company, if a record label comes into your stream and hears you playing their music live, it does not matter whether you can separate out the audio track from your stream at all. They can still file a DMCA against you. Like, literally, all that Twitch have done is made it harder for people to be able to do that. But legally, it's still a thing, you know? Doing well, had a good day with some intense therapy and some spoon inventory checks. Taking up some time to recover. That's all right. That's okay. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. How's it going, Alpaca Lunchy Woo? How you doing? Yeah, that's true. Exactly. Which is the reason why I don't separate out the audios like that, because I cannot be fucked. Cannot be fucked with all of the faff, all right? Right. If I remember correctly, it was like over here, maybe? Oh, no, it wasn't. It was up in the mountains, so it's up there. So I need to do a wide disperse round. Or is this going to give me it from the bottom? There we go. Lena, come here, cheeky devil. Come here, you. What do you like claiming cheeky kisses, you cheeky devil? How's your morning, day, night going? Very well, thank you. Yeah, doing very, very well. Having a good time. Having a good time. We're trying to get this last... Fucking hell, there's loads of them. And there's a dude on a fucking horse as well. This is bad. That's really bad. Shit, I'm bleeding. Woo-wee! That was gonna be that is gonna be difficult. That is gonna be difficult. All the hearts are love and kisses. Ah, well, this is the thing. It says there's a lot of dudes, but it's actually randomly generated every time. So we now know where it is, and we've got enough room for it. And I've got plenty of ammo for this. So what we'll do is we'll curve around this way again. So it's random, that's rude. Yeah, oh, it's always randomized. Which it makes it constantly spicy. Constantly spicy, because you just don't know whether it's going to be, like, the kind of rules with this is very, very simple. Your character needs to go and collect 17 bits of machinery from 5 different islands. And the islands are randomly generated, and the islands are randomly generated, and that bit's up there. And not only are they randomly generated, but they are the spread of where these machinery bits come from are also randomly generated. Fuck off! These guys are the fucking worst. Ooh! Let's eat some meats. Okay. Right. So, we know we need to get up there. I'm going to wait for my health to regenerate a little bit. Those horse dudes are the most annoying. So that pit of grey over there is where I need to go. There's a little dog up there. There's a dude down there with a blunderbuss. 21 bullets. We're doing all right. Horsey? Yeah, completely and utterly. No complaining. Work has been calm today, so just logging issues. Well, I hope it takes it nice and easy for you. I hope it takes it nice and easy. I just want to get this fucking thing done. Fuck, never mind. Too much for that. Fuck you, dog! Get off me! Waste of time! Normally the dogs don't last that long as well. Normally the dogs don't last that long. Normally they're not quite as intense as that. Getting all up in your business. But never mind, we'll do it again. Oh, fuck off. Not on, there's an old guy there as well. Those guys are the worst. They literally will fuck you up in like a matter of seconds. It's fine, just a minor case of death. Just a minor case of death. What's that, 27 deaths so far? 2 guys over there. Trying to listen out for the bloody horsey dude. Which we know sometimes, well, usually spawns somewhere around here. I can go around the far side and then go up the mountain to the top where I was before. That was a good place for me to be. That was like genuinely a good place for me to be. So I think that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and go around the far side, go up the mountain, and come back down on top of them. Excuse me. Fuck's sake. Reloaded at exactly the wrong moment. Get the fuck off me, dog. This is going to be problematic. This is going to be problematic. Load save. Okay, here we go again. Let's keep it going. We're doing all right. Bad doggy lane. Doggy, the fucking annoying. Should we just do a run and shoot and see what happens? Bark, bark indeed, for the mucker. Bark, bark indeed. Maybe that was the bark, bark from earlier on. What the fuck are they doing there? You little shits. alright. We're doing alright. We're doing okay. We know it's up there. And just whip round this bottom end here. Okay, so we're going round. What's the goal of the game? Not being present during the initial explanation. Would appreciate getting one now. Yeah. So the game is we are a Victorian gentleman who has been transported through a machine. A random machine has transported us to an entirely different area where you know what? Fuck it. Where we are basically. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where we are basically trying to get the parts of the machine. Fuck's sake. The parts of the machine that got us here. I thought I managed to actually get that. There's no like immediate. There's no way to immediately fucking heal, so you just end up fucking shit up. So annoying. So yeah, so we are a Victorian gentleman who has been transported to another dimension where there are a whole load of robots that are hunting human beings, and there are 5 randomly generated maps and we have to find 17 bits of machinery on these 5 randomly generated maps in order to get back to our plane of existence. A pheasant? And a stick of dynamite. You don't need that anymore. Let's have a stick of dynamite. Why not? Why is the balloon there now? This is the worst. Did it make it easy for you? Well, basically, it gets even worse than that. Because the whole situation, like the longer you take trying to get all of the bits of the machinery, the harder it gets. So if you do it all really fucking quickly, then it's relatively easy. But if you do it slowly, then it gets harder. Which is extremely frustrating. Right, there's 3 dudes. There's 2 dudes and a bark up there. And then there's 3 dudes that are wandering. As long as those 3 dudes wandering stay there, I think we'll be alright. Oh, that's an idea. Is there only 1 dude there? If I got this dude and then lit the fire, I could theoretically lure them all down off the mountain. shit, there's 2 dudes. Oh. Okay, alright, we're doing alright, we're doing okay. What the fuck is shooting me? Come on, keep climbing, keep climbing, keep climbing, keep climbing, keep climbing, keep climbing. Come on, get over the top, get over the top, get over the top, get over the top. We're alright, we're okay, we're alright, we're okay. We'll quickly use and run. Okay, we're alright. We got it. We got the thing we needed. We need to run away now. Do the fucking running away shit. It's a whole lot of bullets. You fucking know it. Oh no, fuck. Use. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Whisker Pixel, how you doing? How's it going? We don't have a measly gun. We have a big rifle, but we've only got 1 bullet in the rifle. So you can pick up stuff, but mostly when you kill them, when you actually manage to kill them, like their guns are broken. Otherwise, I'd be tooled up to the fucking 9s. Do you know what I mean? But you've got a measly gun, and it's really hard to find ammunition as well as finding the gun, to be honest with you. Really fucking difficult the way that they've made the game. You know what I mean? Oh, a lot of bullets, right? Also, steampunk speed bikers. I'm 100% down for it. Shit. Oh, fuck off. Okay. We're alright. We're doing alright. We're doing okay. Gonna lose us in the mist shortly. Okay, we're alright. Woo! Pretty cool mechanic. To be honest with you, I'm quite surprised at how much I've enjoyed the game. I'm genuinely quite surprised at how much I've enjoyed the game. It has been fun, to say the least. It has been fun. That, like I said, a game that has got a loose storyline has kept me this entertained for this long, you know? But, yeah, so we've done it. We've got our last piece. We've got our revolver bullets. I don't need that. We'll keep the alarm clock. I'm going to eat some meat. Use. Pull up that. Fuck it. Use both of them. Might as well. And then we need to get to that circle there. But that is definitely moving a lot faster than it looks like it is. Than it should be. Okay. Was this the last piece? This is the last piece, yeah. So we've managed to collect all 16 pieces. We are holding the last piece. We are holding the last piece. All we need to do now is get back to the main area. Did not tend to offend the gun. Just seems kind of odd to face so many of these robots trying to kill you. And the only means defense. Oh, well, this is the thing, Lena. So at the beginning of the game, you get to pick like a character class type thing. And it can be anything. Like there's a cook, there's a soldier, there's an inventor. There's a whole load of different things that you can use to defend yourself and help yourself. And depending on which class you pick, depends on what starting equipment you have. Now, The actual starting equipment doesn't change all that much, but like you can basically get whatever starting equipment you really need. Okay, I'm just being quiet here. My class was... I left my class up to chat, and chat picked the drunk. So, instead of any kind of good, like, materials or anything like that, I started with booze. Right, last one piece.
Sir, you've done it. I'm bringing the device up to speed now. I hope you won't consider this impertinent, sir, but I'm amazed you survived. Hang on. We'll have you out of there in 3, 2, 1.
There it is.
Oh God, they're coming. They're coming.
There it is, friends.
Damn! They're shooting. Stay down. Stray rounds graze the air. A takedown. Don't dare break down. Don't be scared. We'll make town. Escape, evade, make a break to raised ground. We need to recoup, regroup our resources, source some new paths, plot some new courses. No, it's not hopeless. Do you need a slap? Stop blubbering. Keep quiet. Take off your damned hat. Lay flat. We're entirely surrounded. They impounded my interdimensional trousers. Now my only hope to get out is to collect select machine parts hidden in houses. Oh, confound it. They're coming. Keep low.
Oh, shit. It's Professor Elemental does the music.
Robot hunters, hunting for fun. Oh, God, they've seen us. Keep going. Run!
I know it is Professor Elemental. He's right there.
They're coming. The robots are hunting. God, you're being hunted. Go. You're being hunted. Go. You're being hunted. Run for your life.
I know that guy is so nice.
Got to keep running. They've got guns. They're coming. The robots are hunting. God, you're being hunted. Go. You're being hunted. Go. You're being hunted. Run for your life. Oh, Christ. It's time for a breather. We need to seek shelter. It's not over either. We hide here or leave later. I don't feel safe either. We need to find out more before they all find us. Robotic poachers, tough robots in tweed. Not supposed to show emotion, but obviously pleased. It seems here that humans are usually hunted with mechanical hounds. If I can just find my compass, we might find something to help get us home. Just stay low and never leave here alone. This world smells of chrome, polish, hatred, and brass. No, if I'm honest, I hate it. Let's grasp the moment before they come for us. I just heard a distant blunderbuss. Oh,
this is great.
I should probably mention there's a deadline to get us home to our own dimension. We've got to keep running. They've got
This is great.
guns. They're coming. The robots are hunting.
Number one in the hood,
God,
right?
you're being hunted. You're being
Cheeky little bit of Professor Elemental.
Run for your life.
Nothing like the feeling of finishing a game.
Got guns. They're coming. The robots are
Yeah,
hunting.
it's a different feeling when it comes to finishing a game that like doesn't have a storyline. Like, I mean, first of all, let me just pull up this first. There. Just so that everyone can see that we can give the proper credits. It's a different feeling when you play a game that doesn't have like a good story. Like I'd say a good story. It doesn't have like a proper solid story core to it. Like I play games that are all about the storyline. Do you know what I mean? I love stories. And this game doesn't have that. It's got a bit of a loose one, but that's kind of it, really. But I did enjoy it. Like, I enjoyed the dynamic of it. It's very, very different to anything else I've played. And I genuinely don't think I would be playing establishing a storyline as opposed to an episodic one. Kind of. It's kind of just got like a... Like, I feel like other games that we normally play on this channel have a storyline that they fit the game to. Do you know what I mean? Here is a story, and let's take the game and fit it to this storyline. Let's take the game and fit it to what, like, all the puzzles, all the bits and pieces, will fit it to the storyline that's there. All right? Whereas this game is like, okay, we've invented a game. let's have it as oh, you could be an English aristocrat, and you could have you've been transported onto these randomly generated islands, and you've got to survive. You know, and it's interesting as well because you can play this multiplayer. Like this is a multiplayer game if you wanted it to be. You know, which does open up a lot of it. Like that opens up a lot of fun. Do you know what I mean? Like playing this with somebody else. To try and, like, one person can lure them all away while the other person nips in and grabs it. Like, I could imagine that being quite entertaining. The game itself is fun, but I don't think I would have, like, me as a person, me as a human being, I don't think I would have played it if I wasn't streaming it. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I would have played it, like, through all the way to the end if I wasn't streaming it. If I'd have just been playing it by myself, I'd have been like, cool, this is really, really interesting. And then as soon as I remember it, because I remember getting the first 5 pieces, thinking there was only 5 pieces to get because there was 5 islands, and then was like, oh, there's another 12 pieces I need to get. And at that point, I would have given up. But because we were streaming it, you people pushed me through a hell of a lot of stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's nice to try different flavors of games. Oh, definitely, definitely. The MC gets hunted by AI bots, right? Yes, only get this. They're actually robots, steampunk robots with fake mustaches. To be fair, that sold the game to me. That sold the game to me. Not only did it sell the game to me, but it sold the game to all of you as well. Like, all the games, for those people that might not know, all the games we play on this channel are recommended by the community, but also voted for by the community. You all vote for it. So next week, when we come to Tuesday again, we'll have a game vote. We'll have a game vote, and you will get to pick what is the next game that we play. What is the next game that we play for on every Tuesday till we complete the game, basically. So, yeah, like you all get to pick that. You all get to pick that. But this game was different, and we watched the trailer, and everyone was like, "This is really cool." I expected more of a storyline. I expected more of a you're an English toff. Okay, you need to go over here, and you need to do this assignment. You need to do these things, not just okay, here's a treasure hunt in a game. You know, but overall, it wasn't like for a game like this. I did get invested in it. I did enjoy it. And yeah, it was nice. It was all right. It was a fun game to do. Do you know what I mean? It was a fun little thing to do for sure. I would have liked more of a storyline because I love this steampunk dynamic. I love like the whole steampunk aesthetic, the dynamic, the way that it all tends to work and stuff. I just would prefer more of a storyline to it. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like there's a game out there called SteamWorld Heist, I think it's called. It was the music was done by Steam Powered Giraffe, and yeah, it's an interesting game, but it's got more of a storyline to it. Do you know what I mean? It's more of a story, little umphy nom story. You know. But yeah, so that was Sir, You Are Being Hunted. Sir, You Are Being Hunted. And I did enjoy it in regards to how games go. I did enjoy it. It was great. It was good fun.